College, a place to learn, grow, try new things, and figure out your future career. College is a time when many students are given opportunities to take on leadership roles on campus. But what does this look like when you live in a community with the very people you are trying to lead or being led by? Can balancing friendship and leadership be helpful for a student's future in the workforce? Vanessa Donovan, a senior theater major, is experiencing this firsthand as stage manager and PR coordinator for the IWU Theater Guild.
Cast members want to step over that line of professionalism when we're in the space, and part of me doesn't want to correct them, but then part of me knows we have to keep on track, and keeping them on track is going to be beneficial to the production.
Although she sometimes finds it difficult to draw that line between friend and professional relationship, she believes these experiences will prepare her for her future of stage management professionally.
I do want to be the type of stage manager that is friends with my cast, and that they can trust me like a friend, and we can have laughs, and they can come to me with anything like a friend, still as a professional. So I think it'll help me become friends with the new people that I meet in each cast and bring that sense of comfort to them that they know they can trust me.
Grace Lehman, a senior strategic communications major and theater minor, is experiencing both leading her peers and being led by her peers. She is an actress in the IWU Theater Guild and also a peer financial coach for Nexus. Just like Vanessa, Grace sees major benefits from both roles, but she also has some concerns about the negative effects for her future.
You're always going to have peers that are over you, especially like when you get into the real world. It's really not that different. Probably the negative is I'm used to being really good friends with the people that are over me. And so I think in my head later on, like it could be hard for me to set the boundary of like, no, we're just coworkers, and that's okay.
Carol Brown from Indiana Wesleyan's Life Calling and Career Development Department provides a professional take on the advantages and disadvantages for students based on her work with students as they prepare for their futures.
When you're in a leadership capacity, you have to realize that you need all the moving parts. So you actually are serving the needs of all those moving parts, which is the rest of the group. And then the leader needs to delegate, because often you're used to doing most everything yourself. And so you have to learn to delegate and offer opportunities to other team members, but recognizing that you as the leader have to help them become successful by serving their needs and making sure that they have what they need to complete their task. And so just that practice as a leader in working with your moving parts and then planning events and your time management are great experience for you in the workplace.
Even though she sees a long list of benefits for students, she acknowledges how hard it can be on them.
It is challenging to be in a leadership role because you're not one of the group all the time, that you do have to make some decisions on your own or determine that some idea doesn't fit the long-term goal of the whole group. And so it can be lonely when you're a leader, and you can feel sensitive to comments by other people or those who might not agree. And if you've never been in a leadership role, that can be a really lonely feeling and a time when you kind of doubt whether you're cut out for leadership.
But even with this challenge, Carol still believes the outcome can be beneficial.
It helps you to be more objective and less subjective about comments that are made or those who may not be in favor of a decision. So it definitely is challenging to separate yourself from the group in order to do that, but I think it's something that over time you develop more stamina in.
Leading in any capacity is a lot of work, especially for students on a college campus surrounded by friends and peers. Although there are challenges that come with this responsibility, the skills that this responsibility teaches students will be a great tool for them as they enter the real world. Tools like drawing boundaries, delegating, independence, and so much more are priceless assets for students. College is a time to learn to lead and make mistakes, and who better to do that with than your friends and peers.